All right, everybody, welcome back to another essential update. Now, for us, this is an essential update. I've put it on this list because if you don't already have one of these, you need to get one. It makes your life so much easier and less stressful. So what you didn't see was I've actually raised the front end of my RV to give me some extra clearance because of the site I'm on to be able to work. But what we are going to be doing here is changing this manual crank tongue jack to an electronic one. That way I just press a button and I can go up and down rather than cranking and cranking and cranking and cranking and die. So that's what we're going to do. One of the unfortunate side effects for my particular rig is based on the height of the automatic update, I am going to lose my bike rack. But as of right now, it's not a, quote, mission critical piece of equipment because we are pulling it with the telly. And let's just say we don't want to add too much more weight because although we're 1,000 pounds under our tow capacity, we are dragging. So that's actually going to be another update, but that'll come later. So anyway, the first thing we're going to have to do is really take apart this old rig. And I have my trusty assistant over here who will come on screen here in a moment. And he's actually already updated his, and all we need is
9/16.
9/16. Thank you, CJ.
You got it. That's what I'm here for.
So basically, we're just going to uncrank these bolts here. And it's only 3 bolts, and it's holding both the bike rack attachment, which I don't have the attachment for anyway when I bought it used, so it's not that big of a loss right now. And we're going to take that off. We're going to do it as quickly as possible because the stabilizers are not really meant to carry the full load for an extended amount of time. They're there just to stabilize it. So let's get in here and start taking this apart.
Those are called outriggers, just for the record. We just like to call them something different. They're going down. Step 1. Pull your pin, buddy.
Yeah.
This will give you extra room to work. The new one comes with one. That's it. You're good. You don't need to do any more. Alright. Get this out of your way. Just watch your knuckles on that. It'll hurt. Yes, it will.
So we do not recommend using any power tool on this. You don't want to strip these or screw these up in any way. They're a pain in the butt to replace.
There we go. Yeah, that doesn't give us a lot of workable room with this bike rack here, that's for sure.
Ones.
Yeah, you seem to be at a better angle to be able to
Full figure gentleman.
use that extra weight, CJ. Use it. I'm just gonna be in a coach right now. Go, 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 go.
All right, you want to give that front one another crack from your angle so you can get it. Oh, wait a second. You can't get it. Well, that one just doesn't want to budge. Which is also why I brought this. Oh, a little persuasion. All right.
There we go.
All right.
Just needed a little bit of persuasion. Wow, that was resistance to the end. I'm definitely going to do a little WD-40. Yeah. And there, my friends, is why. Look at how rusty and corroded that is.
Well, WD-40, fix that right up.
But if I recall correctly, the new one might have hardware.
Mine.
Oh, CJ's didn't.
Mine did. But all right, that's 2.
We have slightly different
brands,
so we'll see.
Mine has an 18-inch barrel or lift, if you will, and Mr. Ryan here has a 22-inch. But it's not about the size; it's how you use it.
Exactly. And honestly, I think I like CJ's, not just the 18-inch, but his, which I didn't think of when I bought mine. He's got a built-in light 30-amp fuse in his main.
Yep, and it has a light on it, which I don't know about yours yet.
Mine does have a light.
And mine can be mounted in 2 different methods.
Yes.
Due to my F-150 truck that I'm pulling with, I can't have my head mounted forward, like this probably will be. My head is mounted sideways, which allows me to open my tailgate on my truck. 1, 2. Probably want to clean that up. It's just moisten the oven.
All right. And here is our new one. Of course, it would be a box in a box in a box. Why wouldn't it be? It's Amazon. Hey, guess what? It's a box in a box in a box. No.
Not quite.
So here is our new setup. Looks like I only have one wire too. I don't have a positive and a negative. It looks like it should have a positive lead. So it does have a light down here. It does have a manual crank that goes here in case
Of power
you need it. I do have an on off. I have an extend and retract.
So, first thing first, removing the foot.
Second thing second. Third thing third. So there's my manual crank in case I do need it. Goes right in the top. And mine do appear to have come with some new hardware, which I think we might end up using. Or maybe we'll just keep this as a emergency backup. I don't know. Actually, I might keep this as an emergency backup because these are threaded on the bottom, and this is threaded to begin with. So I'll probably just keep the existing hardware. Because then I'd have to get a bolt on the bottom,
which is very difficult in the front.
and it looks like I also
Have dual mounting.
dual mounting options.
So it can line up, line straight up like this. And as I mentioned in my truck, my tailgate was hitting mine. So I had to mount mine, and well, in his case, yours would go this on this side, but I had to mount mine on the 90-degree angle. To be honest, it doesn't affect its functionality. It's really going to be user preference.
And I think since our end goal is to eventually get a truck, I'm going to go ahead and mount it sideways.
This really is as simple as just reinstalling the existing bolts we pulled out from the original hardware.
Yeah. The only thing we will probably try to do, like we did on yours before we put it all together, is just touch the positive lead to positive.
Check our power.
Just make sure that we've got power.
This is a lot of excessive wire. I mean, I could just do that and I'm making contact technically.
That is not
Working as expected.
No, it's not.
Because the on-off should be your light. Oh, I saw it flicker.
There we go.
Just not quite grounded.
Yeah, I think we just weren't grounded enough. All right, the good news is we've got power, but since we don't have this crank down, the way that mine is built in is instead of having a negative lead and a grounding mechanism, it only has a positive lead, so I'm not 100% thrilled with that. But when this is cranked down, it appears it grounds itself automatically with wires within the tub. So I did get power, but we are going to go ahead and get this initially. Yeah, I think it's just, there we go. Yep. We definitely have, oh, and there was a spark down there. So we definitely have power when it's bolted and it's touching appropriately. We definitely have the grounding that's needed to make sure it doesn't short out. So yeah, mine's a different model. Functions the same as CJ's, but I kind of like yours with the built-in fuse and the positive negative lead is the one thing that I do like about yours, but this will still work. So it's just a different type of design for electrical systems.
Now, a step that we're going to take here that was not included with the packaging is this lead we are going to replace with an alligator clip so that it can be clipped onto the battery and taken off and out of the circuit so that it doesn't put any drain unnecessarily. Say the light gets left on or a switch gets bumped into the on position by accident. While your batteries are really good on these trailers, it's just one of those things. It's better to be safe than sorry.
All right, so We have our alligator clip. That way I can attach it and detach it for additional electrical security. Got these off of Amazon, so I'll link the description below. They're very cheap. We're basically just going to be putting them in there and crimping it down.
Forceps, doctor?
Forceps.
Yep. Yep, it on that side of that. Yep. There we go. And then replace boot. Das Boot is good.
Das Boot. And there you go.
Ta-da! Yes. Oh yeah, there was the light. There.
Cool. All right, so now it's just putting these back on there, cranking them down, making sure we've got a good connection for the grounding. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. This project will be done.
During your initial reinstall of your hardware, it's very similar concept to changing a tire. You want to bring the first one down just tight enough before you move on to the next, and then you come back and retighten them all.
Make sure
Now,
we're
before
all...
we crank down, let's do one more test of this power.
All right.
All right, we definitely got the light shining now.
Excellent. So we got a good contact.
ground. All right, reconnecting power. Light still works.
Light still works.
Still goes up, still goes down. And that is technically the installation. Now we got to make it look pretty.
Mine does have, as you can see here, many adjustable heights to give us what we might need for that added length up to 22 inches.
And it wouldn't be a Ryan and CJ project unless multiple things went wrong. The stubborn bolt, and I was an inch off with measuring how high we needed it to be, so I had to undo all the bolts, put the foot on, and then re-bolt it down. Alright, well that brings things to a close for the updated electronic jack. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you're looking to help the channel continue to grow, consider becoming a member. Click that join button to find out more. Before you head out, make sure you hit that like and subscribe and give us a share. The algorithms help bring in new potential viewers. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time on The Scenic Route.